He must have absolutely shit a brick when the police took that phone. One of the officers is on the landing of the house. Chris is looking down at his phone. Sergeant's radio goes off. You can see it spooks Chris because he looks like that dead quick. Don't call the police. I will be there in 45 minutes. You lie. Welcome back everyone, I hope you're all well. Today, first of all, I have to issue an apology. It seems that I've taken my foot off the ball, so to speak. So can I just apologise to Chris? I should have been doing the text messages straight away, apparently. So, I've quite rightly noticed that a viewer of mine isn't happy, and I'm addressing it. So here's Chris's email, or message rather. We all thought because you told us you were doing text messages. You did them for 2 days and we all got excited because you were going through them. Then you quit after day 2. So I answered Chris, I've got several videos on the go at any given moment. It just depends on which ones get finished first. Okay, enough of that. So yeah, I have about 3 or 4 different videos on the go all the time. Let me just get rid of that. And judging by how well the video does, then I'll follow it up with another video. Now, I did put the messages out, but I've got about 200 files on my computer that all need going through. None of them are labeled. They're all just files, one after the other. I'm trying to get them into some sort of order because what I don't want to do is put out a video and then have to go over it again in 2 months' time because I missed a few text messages. I want to make sure I've got every single text messages in a folder that it belongs with the person that sent it on the right dates. Because number 1, I don't want to have to cover old ground again. And number 2, YouTube doesn't let you re-upload the same type of video. So if I release a video saying it's Shanann's text to Chris and then I do another video, YouTube will flag it for repetitive content. So I don't know how some creators get away with a lot of this stuff, especially the AI channels where they just repeat stuff. They use the same 3 or 4 photos all the way through the video. They get some dodgy voice to voice it all the way through, and they're still getting viewed. Anyway, never mind about that because I'll start on a rant about it. But what I'm saying is I can't repeat them, so I want to make sure I've got everything in the right folders. So I'm going to bring you some text messages today, Chris, because you asked so nicely. Chris has been watching my channel for a while, so I thought I'd better pull my finger out and we'll do some text messages. The only reason I didn't follow it up straight away was because of the reasons I've just told you, and also, whereas a few months ago I was getting 8, 9, 10, 12,000 views, 17,000, the highest was 120,000 views. I don't know what's happening with YouTube, but views are down, but what I try and do is gauge how well the video does when it's released. And then if I know people like it and people watch that video, I'll follow it up with another. So that's what I try and gauge it on more than anything else. Anyway, that's enough of me moaning. I hope you're all having a lovely weekend. So we're going to start off today with some text messages from Chris to the real estate agents, which her name was Anne. So let's have a look at these texts. Okay, so these texts are to the real estate agent. I think what happens here is Shanann and Chris have agreed to sell the house. They're obviously struggling to pay for things. They're struggling to pay the mortgage or whatever, and they've obviously spoken between themselves and contacted the real estate agents. Now, in the meantime, obviously, Shanann's been in the initial contact with this Anne, and then what's happened is obviously Chris has done what he's done, and Chris has then initiated contact with Anne. That's the other thing why it takes me time as well, because not only do I have to work out who the texts are to, who they're from, what period of time frame they're from, to get them all in a bundle. I have to work out what the context is of the messages as well and where to put them, so that takes time as well. And that reminds me, if you watch my channel regularly, please can you like and subscribe now, if you don't mind, please. I'd be very, very appreciative because, like I say, the views are really down at the minute. It is what it is now. We start off, Shanann says, "Hey love, how are you doing? Chris and I would like to talk to you about a possibility of selling the house. I'm out of town till late Sunday." And says, "All right, where do you want to move?" Shanann says, he's taking Brighton, possibly Fort Lupton. We can't move too far south because of his job. We're thinking of that area. Anne replies, got it. She then says, we just talked about it last night. Unfortunately, there's no date on this, but I'm sure there'll be a date in a minute. Anne replies, you move fast. Shanann, we have thought about it off and on, but the construction behind us was holding us back. They've got a lot of it done. But before I paint the baby's room and more, I think it's better to see where we are at and options. Anne says, my suggestion would not be to move too far out. The further you go, the more vulnerable your money is. Brighton might be the best, if both worlds. I think she means both worlds. Erie. I'd imagine Erie is a place somewhere up there, is it? From Colorado, can you put in the comments, is Erie a place? So Brighton is good. We've got a Brighton in the UK. It's the gay capital of the UK, Brighton is. Been there loads of times, I love it. So she says, Brighton is good. We don't want to downsize for the same price we are paying, though. That might be a possibility, really. If you've had that house for around 8 years, houses would have gone up. Anyway, I think it might be a better option than Fort Lupton. Keep in mind that when the market turns, the outer lying areas get hit first. Brighton might be a best bet. So Shanann says, okay, sounds good. And then she sends a link for realtor.com. Recolorado.com is the best spot. I will also send you a phone app, she sends. Shanann says, thank you. Anne says, anytime. So I'd imagine this is either the same week, the Saturday before everything happened, because that is where the last text message is off Shanann. And we move on to this text message on the Monday. Anne initiates contact. She says, hi, I'm working on your market analysis. I'd like to bring my listing coordinator with me when I bring it. Did you finish the basement? Any other upgrades? Thanks. Then Chris replies from his phone, basement is still unfinished, no other upgrades. Now, I never use an iPhone. I can never use them. I've always been using a Samsung Galaxy all the way since the first Samsung Galaxy came out. So what I want to know is, how is Chris replying to this when Shanann has been the one with the contact? Are they both in like a little group contact here with an iPhone or something? Like both of them in with a realtor? Are they in a little group text, the three of them? Because I have no idea. Every time I get an iPhone, I can't work it and I end up giving it away. So let me know in the comments. Anyway, Chris replies, basement is still unfinished, no other upgrades. Anne replies, there's a house in your neighborhood, 6508 Saratoga Trail. Looks like the same model. Do you agree? Confirming 3-car garage. You'd think Chris would just ignore it, wouldn't you, with everything that he had going on? But he doesn't. He replies, 3-car garage. I will drive by the 6508 address when I get home. This is on the Monday. Thanks, Chris. Not a lot of comps. I have to call into that realtor to see what it's sold for. It's under contract, so that'll give us a number. Chris, you're welcome. Anne then says, is Shanann okay? She hasn't weighed in all day, so she obviously is noticing that Shanann hasn't been in touch when it's normally Shanann that does the talking. Chris, she hasn't been around all day. It's very odd. So this is the Monday. She puts, that's really weird. You must be worried. Have you checked with her friends? I called and reported her missing. Chris Watts, I've done it all. Police are handling it now. Thank you so much, Anne. Did you buy the 6508? So even now he's replying. Did he go past that house? I don't know. I'll have to check the phone data. I've got the data of the work truck as well that we'll go over. All right, I wanted to hear back from the agent, then we could set up a time to meet. Thanks for checking on that. I mean, why even bother say you want a house and waste everybody's time? You're not only wasting the estate agent's time, you're also potentially wasting time of a couple that want to move in. That's the least on his plate at this minute, isn't it? She hasn't been around all day. It's very odd. It's really weird. You must be worried. Have you checked with her friends and called and reported her missing? I've done it all. Police are handling it now. Send prayers, please. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Lots of prayers. So those are the estate agent's texts, okay? Now we move to Cassie's texts. Cassie, if you remember, was really the one who alerted everybody. Cassie really is the one that started the ball rolling, whereas the police are concerned. I know Nicole Atkinson gets all the praise, but Cassie is the one that first highlighted that the police should be involved. She was quite forceful with it. So what we're going to do now, we're going to have a look at the time period of the morning where everything started to go wrong for him and when she went missing. So Cassie, first of all, Cassie is a work friend. She's also married to Josh Rosenberg. I don't think he works for Chris. I think he was trying to get a job with Chris. Josh was at some point. This is Cassie. Shanann is in a very bad way emotionally, and I'm worried about her. You know you're having issues, and I don't know what extent, but I do know I've never seen her so broken to the extent, and I am worried. Chris. She went to a friend's house with the kids. She won't tell me where, though. When I get home, I will update you. Cassie, sweetie, nobody knows about you and her other than Nikki and I. So where would she go if not with Nikki and not to Arizona where I'm at? See, this is where he messed up. That's where these two knew. Cassie and Nicole Atkinson knew if she wasn't with Nicole Atkinson and she wasn't with Cassie and she wasn't with her family, they knew straight away. Sweetie, nobody knows about you and her other than Nikki and I. So where would she go if not with Nikki and not to Arizona where I'm at? Her car and her shoes are at the house. What the heck is going on with you guys? That she would totally shut out everything. It's not like her. So when they've looked in, Nikki has looked in and there's Shanann's sandals by the front door. I don't know why he left those there in plain sight. You'd think he would have picked those up, wouldn't you? Her phone and footwear. Don't know why he left those right by the front door. He obviously missed them, didn't he? Her car and shoes and everything is at the house. What the heck is going on with you guys? That she totally shuts out everything. It's not like her. Chris, I told Nikki about it so she wouldn't freak out anymore at the house. I think Christina knows as well. We talked last night and I told her I wanted to sell the house to get something smaller. Separation would be best right now if we can work through the issues. I really don't want you to think I'm a bad person, Cassie. See, so he's talking about the selling of the house on the night before. So that ties in with the estate agent's messages that we've just seen. Cassie says, right now I don't care about you or your relationship or what type of person you are. Or not. Or what I think of you. I'm not trying to be rude when I say that. So you can see from these messages, Cassie's, she's no pushover, is she, Cassie? Right now I'm worried about your damn wife and her well-being. Nikki is calling the police, period. She's broken emotionally. Her blood sugar dropped due to not eating and it could cause her to pass out. So unless you want the police to bust down your door, get home and check on your family. I'm sorry if I'm being rude or whatever, but I'm seriously concerned. I'm going home, Cassie. So he might not have even gone home unless Cassie had been onto him like this. Don't call the police. I will be there in 45 minutes. See, that's a red flag straight away. Nikki and I know what state she was in all weekend and we want to see she isn't in the house because this is a serious concern. I don't think he realised how low Shanann was at the time and that her friends would notice because she was really in a bad place. She was in a low place at the time. So that is Cassie's text, okay? From that period of that morning. So next we will do Kelly's texts, Kelly Burke's texts from the same time period. So there's Kelly. I saw Frankie's post when I got out of work. Oh, right. So Frankie obviously has posted, Shanann's brother's posted that she's missing. So that's all her friends don't know where she is and none of her family know where she is at this point. And everybody's looking towards Chris and this is at 10 to 6 the Monday evening. Yeah. Oh, nope, it's here. Oh my God, I wish I was closer to Chris. I'm freaking out. Now, bearing in mind, Kelly is her friend going way back when they were kids, I think. I can't imagine what you're going through. Yeah, poor Chris, eh? What did the police say? They will file a missing persons report in the morning if we don't hear from her. Oh, that's all right then, Chris. Is there any sign of the house being broken into? Not at all. Was she awake when you left this morning? I talked to her earlier this morning between 4 and 5 a.m. I think she went back to sleep afterwards. She was still here when I left. You lie. Kids were asleep afterwards. She was still here when I left. Kids are still sleeping. The girls were supposed to have school today. I'm so sorry to ask so many questions. I'm just scared. So that was another factor in this. The girls were starting a brand new school today. I don't know if they were both starting a new school or just Bella was. I can't remember. If you want to put in the comments for me so you can remind me, were they both starting school or was it just the one of them? So that would have been the brand new school looking for them as well. But I did think he called the school and let them know that they wouldn't be starting. I can't imagine. I wish I was closer. Is anyone there with you? I know this is probably a dumb question, but did you call all the area hospitals? Cops are here right now. They're searching the house. I will call the hospitals. See, there's always other people having to prompt him. Like Nicole Atkinson asked him about 6 to 7 times, check your bank accounts. The police officer in the kitchen asked him about 6 times, please, can you check your bank accounts? The cops have her phone. What are the police saying? Not sure. They just searched the place up and down. He must have absolutely shit a brick when the police took that phone, when they found that phone and the ring. There is a point in that video where the officers is on the landing of the house upstairs Chris is looking down at his phone and Sergeant's radio goes off and you can see it spooks Chris because he looks like that dead quick and he's like, oh my God, like as if they were going to arrest him on the spot. It proper spooks him. And there's another time when he gets spooked as well when they're watching the video in Nate's house, if you watch it carefully. I'm not sure, they just searched the place up and down. Yeah, after you picked up all the clothing and messed up all the scent with your own scent. I don't know if he'd done that on purpose or not. I think he did. You know, when the dog handler come in and they wanted a scent off of something, every time they were going to get a scent off something, he kept picking stuff up. I think it was to put his own scent on there. How do you know something was wrong? She didn't answer my calls or texts today or anybody else. Any news? Nothing at all. No look at the hospitals, obviously. No look at all. Cameras? Frankie said something about the neighbour's camera facing your house. Chris, yeah, nothing on the cameras. Was the house locked? The garage wasn't. The cops found nothing. Nothing at all. Is the garage normally locked? Mostly, unless someone leaves. How are you doing? I'm sick to my stomach, but okay. I'm trying to be optimistic. Yeah, well, that's not going to bring them back, is it? I'm praying so hard for everyone. So everybody, you can see all these friends and family, they're all running around, going out of their minds because they're so worried about her. He can't even be a man up and say what he's done at this point. I can't believe he went through all the news interviews on the porch and everything and kept all this facade up for all that time. Just stayed at the house. I mean, if you know you'd have done it, at least go on the run or something and make it more eventful. Don't just stay there and play dumb. Either do one of the two things. Either own up to it, be a man and own up to it, or go on the run. Don't just stay there like a plant pot. I'm praying really hard, Chris. Me too. This is the Tuesday now. Hi, Chris. What's been done today? He says the missing persons report should be filed now. Oh, well, that's all right then. What do the police do next? Just put the reports out there and hope we get a hit. Hope we get a hit. You know, this is his wife he's talking about. I'm praying so hard. Me too, Chris. Anything new? August 14th. Talked to 3 different news crews. Dog swept the house for a scent. I saw the news articles online and then it goes offline to text message because obviously by this time he's obviously been arrested. So that is Kelly's texts to Chris. And then from the same time period, we've got Nicole Atkinson. So I'd imagine this is the morning now that Shanann's gone missing. Nicole Atkinson, how are you? No answer. Just wanted to see if you're okay. I know you were hurting a lot last night. I hope you're okay. 5 to 9 in the morning. No answer. Let me know how your appointment goes. 20 past 9. No answer. 11:45 midday. I'm very worried about you. I'm coming to your house. 10 to 1. I have been to your house. Open your door. Your alarm set. Your shoes are sitting inside. Your car's home. I'm so very concerned about you right now. I need you to text me or call me. Tell me you're okay. So at this point, she's obviously at the house. Okay. Oh my God, this is going to be hard. I have a cop at your house. So that is all from that same time period. I've got more text messages there from Shanann to her, but these are all, there's loads of them and they're all from a different time frame. So then we have Christina's text to Chris on the same time frame, the same period of time. So Christina, what's going on? Where are you? We're so worried. What the fuck? Cops are here. Call you when I know. Thank you. Anything? This is at Monday morning, the 13th. Police have searched the house up and down. Missing persons report filed in the morning, more than likely. Christina says, this is so unlike her. I'm extremely worried. We are praying for all of you. Chris says, thank you, Christina. I'm praying so hard right now. Christina then, 11:45 on the Monday night. I'm so sorry it's late, but I wanted to know if there was any news. No news yet. I will let you know as soon as I know anything new. Good morning. Has missing report been filed yet? This is the Tuesday. Chris, it should be filed now. I talked to the detective about 2 hours ago. Thank you. I just don't understand all this. It makes no sense. Crying emoji. Christina says, thank you. I just don't understand all this. It makes no sense. Chris then says, I don't understand this either. Tuesday, 14th August. It's all over the news, Christina says, and Facebook. Any other news? What can we do? Chris says, I'm doing interviews with the news. Christina says, I'm hurting for them. Chris, I'm done with all the interviews. Christina, how's it going over there? How are you holding up? What can we do? So he's communicating with all these people, all her friends and everybody. He's still communicating with everybody. That's what baffles me, was like some of the things he was doing on that day. It just blows my mind how I just cannot process how he thinks. Dog swept the house for a scent and they're on patrol. My heart is racing, honestly. So much activity here. Yeah, I bet it is. Chris says, very scary. How can we help? Just pray they have the dogs now. Did you call the friend that she was supposed to go and see? Christina says. Chris, she didn't tell me which friend at all. She was being very closed off. Every single friend that she had was in contact either with each other or with the police. So he was screwed by this point. Any news? I'm sorry, I know you probably have been bombarded, Christina says. Sorry, I was meeting with the FBI for the last 4 hours. They've taken the case over. Christina, oh my God! What do they say? What's next? They're just getting every resource they can here and getting the girls and Shanann found. Those are all the text messages from friends and the real estate agent on the morning of the tragedy. I've put those together because they're all from the same time frame. Go back and pause and go through the messages if you want. Please, can you like the video and subscribe and all the usual jazz? Because these text messages takes forever to find and label and put them in order. So I'd really appreciate it, guys. Thank you to Destronic for sponsoring today's video. If you need a motorized desk that goes up and down with a motor, brilliant if you've got a bad back like me. Go to destronic.co.uk. Use code PADDY. If you want a chair, even go to them. Thank you to the members. Thank you to all the Discord team. If you're sat at home on your own a lot of the time, go over and join the Discord. We got some lovely people in there now. I have to give a shout out to the Discord crew because these girls are fantastic. They have really been a support for me. And they've supported other people that have come into the Discord group that have needed support. So these people need a special shout out from me, okay? Dubs, Moira, Desi, Olga, Carolina, Spooky, Vixen, Daisy, Candy, Carol D, Carol Ward, CE, Chrissy, Christine, Claire Beck, Helen Jen, J-Lo, Maggie, Sam, Sassy Cat, Spooky, Steph Mason, T-Rex, Tracy, V-Dub, V-Vixen, and Phoenix Rising Fire. Please, if you are sat at home and you find things hard on your own sometimes, come and join the Discord group. The girls will give you a lovely welcome, okay? That's it for today. These cases can be emotional and stressful, so most of all, don't have nightmares. Paddy out. I am having trouble with my internet at the minute, like everyone else, I think. My dog's lying on the bed with balls in the air. I'm going to need to go and wake him up, give him some food. Paddy out. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you're all well. Today, I have to issue a We all thought because you told us you were doing text messages, you did them 2 days, we all got excited. Try that again. We all got excited because we were going through them. Got about 200 files on my computer that all need labeling up and all need go. Jesus, they use the same 3 or 4 photos. None of the. Try again. But before, oh my God, I can't even speak today. So, I'm not going to start having a massive rant about AI again. And then Chris says, sorry, I was meeting with the FBI. So that is the context for these text messages. And that's the other thing why it takes me time as well. Not fucking out. Tuesday. Good morning, has missing report. So that's what you're going to see in these contacts. That is what you're going to, fuck's sake. And said to Nicole Atkinson that she should phone the police. Cassie really is the one that started the ball rolling. Fuck's sake. Let me know how your appointment goes. I'm very worried about you. I'm coming to your house. I've been to your house. You won't open your door. Your alarm. Set your shoes. No, I've done all that. I have a cop at your house. Any normal person. Well, a normal person. I say normal person. He's not going to be normal, is it? He's not going to be normal. No, he's not going to be normal. No. For sake, I can't do this today, honestly. My internet's all over the place. My head's all over the place. You'd think I'd have a script, wouldn't you? So looking at this, something like that. Because Chris replies to this and Shanann's not even there now. So Chris replies to this and Shanann's not even in. Fucking hell. So Chris, oh my God. So Chris replies to this and I'm not sure. My videos are only seeming to get in. That doesn't even make sense. My videos are only seem to be getting. The video didn't really get off to a good start when I released it. My videos are only seeming to get in. Fucking hell. So Chris, oh my God. She hasn't been, fuck's sake. Right now I'm worried about the damn wife and her whale. Why? Blood sugar dropped. She's not eating and it could cast her fucking hell. Her blood sugar. So let's go through this one. Start again. So that is Cassie. I can't imagine. Now, bearing in mind Cassie. Shit.